Good evening, guys. So this is Carl again. So I'm just going to do a quick, let's call it a first impressions video, unboxing of this lovely model that I bought probably 18 months ago now at a model show here in the UK. I mean, why wouldn't you buy it? Look at it, it's a beautiful aircraft. I think it's a reasonably rare kit. I'm not that familiar with Skunkmodels workshop. I think they might be US based. Not sure. Couldn't find much about them online either, but if I'm honest, I haven't spent too much time looking, so I don't want to make any definitive statements there. But I know I certainly haven't seen this. I mean, I've been to a lot of model shows in the last couple of years, and I've only ever seen this kit once. So I bought it. So yeah, this is obviously this was only a prototype. It never got a live production model of this. It was never in service, but my understanding is it was competing with a variant of the F-15 to go into service by the US military, and ultimately they went the other way. They went with the F-15, but still, it's a really interesting aircraft. Everybody knows the F-16. This is they've basically turned it into a delta wing. It's a beautiful aircraft. I'm really enthusiastic about it. I like it a lot. I guess the only downside is that ever since I bought it, having opened it up, I've been terrified to start it, which is basically a very complicated build. It looks like it anyway. I'm not that experienced at building 148 jets. More often than not, they end up in the bin than on the model shelf. And I'm a bit concerned I'm going to make a mess of it, and it's not something I can easily replace. So let's take a look inside the box. So on top there, I've got the decal sheets. So straight away you can see, there's a lot of decal options on it. Awful lot of decals to apply, which considering it was a prototype aircraft, it's a little surprising that there's that much detail on it, but you can't complain. You can never have too much detail on a model. So it all looks pretty good condition. This was second hand, so I was a little bit dubious about it when I first bought it. I thought I might be missing something, or something might be damaged, but it does look in very good condition. So happy with those. I'll be terrified when it comes to applying them, I'm not going to lie. Let's take a look at the instructions. So it's a nice thick feeling instruction booklet. It literally is a book, as you can see. A little bit of information about the aircraft. I'm not going to go through this individually page by page, but I'm just going to have a quick flick through it. But as you can see, the instructions are very detailed, very nice quality. I mean, they're not quite in the realms of the Edouard Profi packs where you've got colour pictures and that sort of thing, but they're extremely detailed. I think I'm really rather happy with that. There's instructions on the markings. That's a lot of ordnance. I'm not sure I'll be applying all those bombs, we'll see. Some different options there. Yeah, I'll leave it there. So happy with those, they look great. So then on to the reason why I've been reluctant to start it. As you can see, the box is absolutely rammed with stuff. There's so many sprues. So I've got a bag with 2 sprues that has some ordnance in it, which that shouldn't come as a surprise because of the sheer amount you can see on the instructions. Taking a look at the sprues themselves, you can see it. I mean, they're not, I wouldn't say they're poorly moulded, but there is a little bit of flash around the around where the seams are going to be on a few of the items. You know, more than a few of them. There's quite a few of them that got a little bit of flash. There's nothing crazy like you see on some of the older Revell model kits, but there is, you know, you can't really say it's being cleanly molded. Again here, more ordnance, just lots of bombs and missiles. These are gonna, if you decide to go that way, you're gonna spend an awful lot of time putting these together and painting these and attaching them. Again, another sprue with 2 sprues in there. This has got some fuel tanks, some more ordnance, some wings, some little pieces of the fuselage. The chairs are in there for the cockpit. There's a lot of. I mean, it's definitely going to take some time to build. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot going on. This looks to be part of the engine intake. Here we look at some of the undercarriage and the gear flaps. A couple of sprues here with the main fuselage of the plane. As you can see, it's a very big single piece. Looks good though. There's not like an excessive amount of detail, but there's enough on there to look good when it's made, hopefully. Same with the bottom section of the fuselage. Again, one very, very large piece. But again, looks great. More ordnance, or well, more hard points. Some more pieces of the undercarriage. I think they might have some different options with regards to the engine intake. There's the cockpit base as well. Two very large sprues. Again, more parts of the engine, parts of the interior of the bomb bay, some more undercarriage, some fuel tanks. Again, I'm sure there's some flaps. A couple more little sprues in here as well, so some clear parts. I'm quite sure where all they are. There's a single piece, a dual piece cockpit. Main piece of the cockpit is one large piece with a small rear section. A couple more small sprues with some more. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Okay, yeah, so in general, very nice aeroplane. Looking forward to doing it at some point. When I get around to building it, it's a different matter. When I get brave, probably. Because I really don't want to make a mess of it. But I shall give it a go at some point this year, I think. This is one that I would like to have in time for Scale Model World 2021 if it happens. 2022 if it doesn't. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more of these. I'm going to try and get through a large chunk of my stash at some point. The ones I'm looking to build in the near future. So yeah, thanks for watching.